And
for the weekend. Chelsea Handler is here, so we're gonna have some fun with her. Can't wait. She's always a good time when she stops by. Are you ready for it, though? It is time for Top of the Top. All right. Recently, a BuzzFeed staffer took to the site to ask the community if they had any, quote, old person traits. Well, people seem delighted, actually, by the question listing their old person traits, like, if it doesn't start until after 8 p.m. and I have to pay for parking, I'm out. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I am out.
That's right. That's right. That's
And
right.
I think I should be able to talk with an actual person in order to resolve my issues with my bills without waiting on hold for 30-plus minutes.
Yeah.
Isn't that a common person trait? That's not an old person trait.
Agent.
Yes, agent. Representative. Agent. Yes. 0.
That's right.
You're trying to beat the prompt?
I know.
0, 0. I already know it's going 0, 0, 0, 0.
Or yeah, I mean, I think we all do this. So I guess are we considered all old people? But do we all have old person traits? I think we do. Cheryl?
Mine are, you make a noise when you get up and you make a noise when you sit down. Oh, Jesus, my knees. I feel that I need to talk to and tell my whole life story to people who hand me food, like a waiter or a waitress, you know. Or I say, when did they change that?
Yes.
Or I want to take off my bra and my shoes wherever I'm sitting down.
You like have the whole list.
I do this too.
Cheryl has like the whole list. Do that too.
Carry my purse wherever I am, even when I'm alone, because you know, never know. I go to bed early and I get up early. And I talk to kids about the old days all the time. Back in the old days.
Back in my day.
Right.
Back in my day.
You do that on the show.
That's right. That's what I'm telling you. I just told on myself because I'm old.
By the way, this should be a CBS Paramount Plus special. Cheryl talks about the old days.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You know, talking about sounds, you know another one about, and I do this, and my kids just start, you know, asking me, like, Dad, are you okay? Bending down to tie your shoes, and you're breathing heavy, like, He was like, it was like, Dad, are you okay? No, I'm good. I'm just, you know, I'm just tying my shoes.
And you're a former NFL player, and you're like out of breath tying your shoes. Oh my gosh. What else, Akbar? What else you got? What's on your list?
You know what? Here's another one, the bank. And I make fun of my dad, and I'm turning into my dad. Like,
we all?
I still go to the bank. You know, you can take pictures of checks. I don't trust that.
You deposit?
No, because you take a picture of the check and then you toss away the check. That just feels wrong.
Yes.
I need that piece of paper to go into the bank.
That's right.
I need to talk to somebody to secure. You know, they say secure the bag. You got to make sure you secure it. Put that thing through the bulletproof window.
But Akbar, when you go into the bank, now you know you old when you go into the bank and they give you money and you lick your finger to count it. You be like,
I draw a line. I don't do.
Look at all the old people clapping. That's right.
No, we're going to be here all day. Jaret, what do you got? We're going to be here like all day talking about the old people.
Literally, we should make this the whole episode. Back in my day, well, you know what I really don't trust? This is going to really make me sound old, is I don't trust taking my credit card and doing the boop thing.
Oh,
like,
yeah. When you pay with the...
Really? Yeah, I don't feel...
Oh, okay, mister. I don't trust going to the bank. Okay. Or I don't trust putting my check through the window.
I'm calling him out.
Yeah.
For me, I definitely do have one. If I need to get in touch with you and I call you and you don't pick up, I'm leaving you along a voicemail that you are going to listen to.
Nobody listens to that.
I'm not talking to anyone in particular, except if my wife happens to be listening. If I call up and I give an explicit list of things that I need or I'm looking forward to, you should maybe listen to that voicemail and then call me back. And then if I don't pick up, leave me a voicemail. It's okay. I like to hear your voice.
Yeah, you're old.
What about you, Amanda?
Okay, here's mine.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at technology that I don't like when you go into a home or a hotel room and you can't turn on the lights because you can't figure out how to turn on the lights.
Right.
I just want an on and an off.
Right.
You can add a dimmer, thank you, I'll take a dimmer, but there's all these buttons and none of them correspond. Then the shades are coming down. You're like, what is going on? I just want to put my makeup on to see my face.
Well, I got a couple. I would say, first of all, getting a physical newspaper. I'm one of those people. I like to know what page the story is on a newspaper, because that tells you how important it is.
You should see these young people looking at you in the audience.
Yes, I know I'm old.
What?
And I like to hold it with my cup of coffee, and I like to look in the Saturdays. I like to look at the hot properties. I like to read my paper with my coffee. I also
I'm sorry, Natalie. That is too old even for me. That is like, wow. I'm sorry. I got to draw the line there.
Okay. I'm gonna get older. Wait, I'm gonna
get older.
I'm getting older now. Okay.
The troops.
Hold on.
The troops stormed Normandy.
Okay.
Pop it.
What's another one?
I'm with you. I'm sorry. You pop it,
right?
you fold it.
Is it above the fold or below the fold? I got to know where it is. Okay. Also, my texting is always going to have proper punctuation and capitalization.
That's right.
Yes.
That's okay.
And sometimes, my kids call me out on this, I will sign off, sincerely, Natalie.
Yes.
My kids will be like, Mom, it's a text, not a letter. What are you doing? That's ridiculous.
That's the best one.
You imagine being like Natalie's kid and like getting a text and it's like, to whom it may concern. I hope this text finds you well, my son. Excuse me while I step away from the entertainment section of this newspaper. Oh, it's the funnies.
They say this generation is all lowercase, all lowercase, and of course
It's
they don't
quick,
spell
and
anything right. Everything's abbreviated, and it's all emojis. So they don't talk anymore. They don't,
By the way, can I just say, we were only supposed to talk about that for like 20 seconds, everybody. That turned into our whole episode.
It tells you how old we are, because we're so old.
Our bosses are always like, moving on, but we were like, no, and another thing.
One last one. I asked my son, my oldest son, 22, I said, hey, do you know what the classified section is? He go, yeah, that's where they keep top secrets. As God is my witness, I say what? As God is my witness, I promise.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's move on. The pop culture website, Hollywood Unlocked, asked their followers an interesting question that I'm going to now pose to all of you. What is the best way to break up with someone? So they listed 8 choices. Number 1 being face-to-face, 2 over the phone, 3 text message, 4 Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, DM, at church. Church. God forbid.
That's right.
Then at therapy.
Nope.
Let them figure it out.
No.
Go ghost and avoid an argument? Come on, people. Cowards, all of you.
What would you
is
do?
the best way to break up?
What would you do?
Come on, face to face. You have a real conversation. You look somebody in the eye and you say, this is not working out, Akbar. I'm so sorry. You know I love you, but
do you really?
I love you. I love you like I love my brother. Actually, this is what happened. This is what happened to me. This happened to me once. My first boyfriend said, I love you, but I love you like my sister. I was like, oh yeah? Well, you remember all those hot makeout sessions? Did you actually say that?
Do it.
Shut him up fast.
Yeah, that got awkward for him real quick.
No, I was very heartbroken. But anyway, what's the best way to break up? Jerry, you take him to
listen,
a
I
coffee shop?
haven't broken up with anyone in decades, so I'm out of practice. But you know what's good? Everyone's going to get mad at me. What they call the slow fade, which is like...
No.
You like...
Why are you stopping?
Just like...
What?
You just don't answer.
It's
You
the
don't
girl,
answer
it's
back.
the girl you broke up with over there in the audience.
No, listen, the girl, I haven't broken up with someone since people read newspapers. No, the slow fade. You don't have to do like a definite.
That is a miserable way. That has happened
like
to me recently.
ghosting.
And it is miserable because you're dragging on, and then then he comes back, and you're like, oh, he's back. And then he disappears again. You're like, oh, he's disappeared again. It is a horrible. You are a horrible.
Mean.
What's going on this episode, everyone?
It's like ghosting.
Natalie saying kissing Akbar is like kissing her sister. This is like I'm getting yelled at. This is so crazy.
You know, I think there's only one right answer. It's number one. It's face to face. That's the way you do it. But that's if you love the person, if there's genuine love, but it's just not working out. But if you don't even really care about that person is just a thing, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, it's text. If it's a thing, it's just text. If, you know, it's text. You go like, bye, Felicia.
I'd be interested in how Sheryl breaks up with someone.
I don't. I don't. If I find out something, no, I just will try to work it out because sometimes. I know me. Sometimes I try to break up with somebody, and I done lost a good man. All the stuff I complained about, he done went to the gym. Now he done hit the lottery, but I broke up with him before he did that.
Yeah.
So no, we not broke up.
So you never close the door.
Oh, never. You can always get back. If you crawl through my doggy door of love, you can get back in there.
Okay. Doggy door of love. Ooh, I like that. Doggy door of love.
In the house. Yeah.
All right, what would you do in this situation? A man was invited to his friend's wedding, which was taking place on New Year's Eve. Now, as it got closer to the wedding, the guests found out that it would be a dry wedding. Again, this is New Year's Eve, meaning dry wedding, no alcohol on New Year's Eve. So the man and then a couple of others backed out of attending the wedding. What do you think about going to a dry wedding on New Year's Eve?
Here's the problem. It said that he eventually found out it was a dry wedding. If you're going to have a dry wedding, this needs to be on the invitation.
Yes.
And I also think the only day appropriate to have a dry wedding is January 1st. That's the only day that nobody really wants to drink.
Right. Dry January.
You don't do New Year's. You do New Year's Eve. You do New Year's Day. That's your appropriate wedding day. Just in case that anybody.
If I find out this is a dry wedding, I'm gonna bring an accessory. My flat. She's sitting in the front row.
Fancy.
Where did you get that from?
Amen to the couple.
Do you really? Is that really yours?
Mind your business.
That is beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's a nice glass.
Y'all don't like what's in here. Y'all allergic to liquid potato. Get out of my face.
I think she's been hitting that in between shows. Stick around because when we come right back, we're going to show you this week's most viral TikTok. We have rounded up the most viral TikToks of the week so that you don't have to. It is time for TikTok. First up, this woman's photo is fire, literally.
Yeah. Okay. I know, right? I ain't gonna lie.
The first thing, that's got to be human hair. That's human hair, because synthetic don't sizzle like that.
Is that right?
Second,
that's somebody who has experience.
That's right. And she should have had that hair anchored down better so she couldn't pull it off like that. And,
well, maybe in this case.
Well, that's trying to help you.
Yeah, look at that. Watch when she pulls it off.
Yeah. She did the Matrix.
But now what she got to do, she got to cut off that crispy part and make a bob. Now that.
Listen. Especially if it's human hair. That's not a cheap piece.
Yeah,
I mean, you gotta save that thing.
Her people think come out and help her either, too. She was out there fighting the fire by herself.
But you saw that one coming when you're posing over open flames. Come on. What do you think?
Please be careful if you're doing anything for social media. Like, things are dangerous out there. Please, take care of yourself.
Okay, Jerry, with the service announcement.
I don't know. I mean,
are you trying to say only you can prevent wig fires? This public announcement is brought to you by Mr. Jerry's House of Glamour.
Oh,
Okay, the flask was good, wasn't it?
Moving on. Okay, this child was told he could have any toy that could fit in one hand, and boy, did he work the system.
You can carry it, but I said you can get a toy that fits in your hand. Can you hold it with one hand?
So funny. That's something Elvis would do, hands down.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I got this.
Yeah, taught him how to problem solve. That was good.
There you go.
I love the Mission Impossible song, too.
That's so good. All right, sometimes you spend 45 minutes building a baby gate to protect your kid. Then this happens.
Are you smarter? Are you smarter than a toddler?
That's so
I have a nickname for that kid. El Chapo.
Okay, finally we had to show you this sweet generation-spanning video. This really took off this week. Take a look.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, everybody.
I love that.
Hands down, that's the best one right there. Like, can you imagine seeing that many generations? And for the 12-year-old daughter, that's like seeing like quadruplets. Like, I mean, that is very rare.
12 to 99. That's
so
unbelievable.
Yeah, that's cool right
wow,
there.
God bless.
Yeah.
Keep those
Cool.
coming. Coming up next, the one, the only Chelsea Handler. She is here. We'll be right back.
We're so excited our first guest is here. Please welcome New York Times bestselling author, one of the biggest names in comedy, and this weekend's Critics' Choice Awards host, my good friend. Give it up for Chelsea Handler! Thank you for being here. And before we get started, let me hear about your old person trait.
Well, I have an affinity for old people.
Amen.
Specifically older, sexier men, like you, sir, sitting in the front row. Yeah. I find that my personality goes well with an older man who has already seen it all and is not surprised. Because men my own age can be a little bit put off by me, but older men are like, yeah, bring it, you know? So I don't know if that's what you were talking about, but that's how I feel about old men.
It's so funny. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I'm starting to go a little bit gray there, and I have been covering it up, but maybe I should let it come in.
Yeah. What is your name again? Embarrassing. You know that every time.
Oh, man.
He's so embarrassing. Every time I come here, first of all, happy Easter. And every time I come here, he comes into my dressing room.
Oh, does he?
I arrive. You go into your dressing room, you get your hair, your makeup done and everything. They make you look much prettier than you really are. But he's there every time. Like he's running the show like he's an EP or something. And it's so ridiculous. And then he's trying to go over my notes with me. I'm like, please shut up.
I just wanted to say hi. I love you, Chelsea. It's fun to go in there.
Oh,
and,
I love you too, Jared.
I love you.
I do. I do love you. I wouldn't be making fun of you unless I love you. You know, that's my show. That's my way of showing love.
Oh, man. All right, Jared, I'm going to take this next question. All right, but seriously, you just got back from Canada, and I follow you on Instagram, and I saw you got this picture of your dog. What is your dog doing in this picture right here? Look at what is.
Oh my God, you guys, my dog.
Look how beautiful your
Oh my
dog
God,
is.
she's a little baby bear. Oh, she sleeps. So I brought my dog to Canada with me, and I have these. She wakes me up in the middle of the night when she wants to go out, and I thought she just wanted to go out to get some fresh air, and I went back to sleep thinking she'd come back inside, and in the morning I found her outside in the snow, and I'm like, oh my God, like a roasted turkey butterball or something. I thought she was frozen, and I'm like, oh my God! And I picked her up, and she was just panting, like she slept all night in the snow. She loves it. How cute is that?
What kind of dog is that? Like
I don't know,
Siberian,
a polar bear chow chow.
Wow.
And this is so cute. I was taking her for a walk the other day around the neighborhood, and this little boy came out on his terrace, and there's snow everywhere, and he's like, Daddy, Daddy, come outside. There's a baby bear outside. So cute. It made me so, just made me so proud of my baby.
It's so cute. That's so funny. You know, we live in Southern California. I have like mountain dogs, and when it's cold, it's like cold right now. They appreciate, they would rather be outside when it's cold weather.
Yeah, they like the cold air. She likes to just sit on the ski hill and watch the skiers go by. It's really, really spicy.
So cute.
I wish I could get her on skis.
Oh.
That would be amazing.
Well, maybe for my birthday video this year, I like to do a video every year on my birthday where I ski in a bikini or in some state of undress. And maybe I add her
there
like...
we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Wow.
That was quick, you guys.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
You are a really great skier.
Thank you.
Hold on, is that CGI?
No, that's me and marijuana.
Well, I can say one thing. It looks like you were flying high for real, huh?
Yeah, I was having a good time.
Hey, that's impressive. Were you cold?
No, I wasn't cold. There's such an adrenaline rush when you take your clothes off, you know, that it just feels great. It's very invigorating and liberating, especially as a woman. Like, I want to show my body off while I have one.
That's right. That's right.
You got to be careful, though. A lot of reflection from the sun. You got to put sunblock on. That's, yeah.
I don't think she was worried about that.
Well, yeah. Skiing and all the sun hits the snow and then bounces back and
yes, you're
SPF.
right. You're right, Jared.
Jerry. While you were out skiing, half naked, your family was actually with you during the holiday. You had your whole family out there. How was that?
You know, it's a lot. Those are my nieces and nephews. I'm training them, obviously. Yeah. But I've been through therapy, and I've talked very publicly about it. I wrote a book about it. I'm very open about therapy. I think everybody should go. You never come out of therapy and think that was a mistake. So I can actually tolerate my family in large groups for longer periods of time than I ever have been able to. So it's a big sign of growth for me. Like now, if they, you know, I have things to help me deal with them. And so I spend as much time as I can with my family, especially with my nieces and nephews, because I want to be like a killer aunt. I'm not a mom. I don't want to be a mom, but I want to crush the aunt rule. So I think I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your tour. I love this title, Little Big Bitch.
Little Big Bitch is the name of my tour because I was always this way. And so I tell a lot of origin stories. We were talking backstage. I was bat mitzvahed when I was 13, and I remember the rabbi and the cantor were telling my parents, like, she's unworkable. Like, she's just not, she's not agreeable. She has a terrible attitude. She doesn't want to practice. She doesn't like Hebrew. And, you know, it's not a very mellifluous language. So I'll explain it to you guys after what that means. But my rabbi to this day emails me every year on my bat mitzvah date and says, we're so happy you turned out okay because we really thought something was wrong with you. And that makes me proud, you know?
Good. And you head back to Canada next week to continue your tour. So what's the best thing about Canadian? Because both of you and I have done those tours. I know, did you do the Just for Laughs tour?
I've done that. Yes, I've done Just for Laughs. Canadians, I love Canadians. I mean, less guns, for starters. You know what I mean? They're more civilized, so I love that. And I'm doing a show here on May 11th for the Netflix is a Joke Festival in LA at the YouTube Theater.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I have some great comics on there with me for that. And
My birthday's in May. Can you hook a brother up?
Yeah, I can hook a brother. Can I hook a brother up? I think we all know the answer to that.
You know what? You know what? Somebody's gonna be getting mellifluous.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. All right, we got more with Chelsea after the break. Okay, we're back with Chelsea Handler. All right, so you are hosting the Critics' Choice Award for a second year in a row this Sunday. You got to tell me, is it easier a second time?
No, I would assume it'll be a little easier because I had a blast doing it last year, and it's a fun award show. It's really fun, and it's not as serious as the Oscars or anything like that. So I'm going to have a blast. And there are a lot of old men, hot old men, nominated this year. So I'm also looking forward to seeing that. You know. I mean, I've never seen Robert De Niro in person, and I love Robert De Niro. Like, I have And I mean, listen, he's old, but he's still got it. Yeah. You know, he just got someone pregnant like a year ago.
True.
So.
Yeah. Well, why don't we try something? Like, we can role play a little bit. I'll be Robert De Niro, and what would you say to him? Like, oh, hey, Chelsea, you do a good job hosting the show.
That don't sound like Robert De Niro.
No, that doesn't sound like. Who are you impersonating right now?
It's Robert De Niro. I heard you on the talk. You wanted to shoot your shot, so go for it. Oh, here I am.
Oh.
You seem turned off.
Yeah. That was, I don't know what to say to you. I just want to support you. It seems like you need support. So I don't want to tear you down. I want to lift you up.
Chelsea, you do such a great job. Would you host the Oscars if they asked you?
Oh, the Oscars is a more serious gig. So, I mean, if they asked me, of course I would consider it. I mean, I haven't really ever thought about it. I like to keep things light and fun, you know? The Oscars seem more serious, but I'm always up for a challenge. Yeah, if they came to me, for sure.
That'd be great.
Yeah, so you're doing your hosting thing, so we thought it would be fun if we would like to hear your winners. We're going to give you some categories, and you're going to tell us your choice. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right.
What is it going to be called Chelsea's Choice? It's
going to be called Chelsea Choice Awards.
Chelsea's
Chelsea's Choice Awards.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay, got it.
Best movie of 2023.
Well, I would say the most intriguing movie was Saltburn. I mean, that was pretty twisted, and it was like a modern day Mr. talented Mr. Ripley. You know, a lot of sex and weird, psychodrama and psycho. I do. I like that. Yeah. You bet I do.
All right, best substance. Legal or otherwise?
Mushrooms. I wear a mushroom necklace. I love mushrooms. Psilocybin. That's my jam.
Okay.
I always put mushrooms on my pizza. I always do.
Let us get back to the awards. Best part of the male body.
Oh. I like a really nice neck on a man. Like a muscular neck that's kind of thick.
So you're saying you like a really big, thick neck?
Neck, yes, with a large, like a girth, that has girth. Yes, and strong shoulders. I like strong shoulders.
Yes.
Yeah. I like your build. You might be a little too much man for me, quite honestly. I'm looking at, I don't know if I could handle what you're packing, and I don't think you're trying to handle what I'm packing either, but.
I'm 268 pounds, so I'm
a wife named Crystal. Stop talking. All right, let's get back to the awards. Best part of your body.
Best part of my body, my boobies. They're I mean, they are. I was blessed with beautiful, bouncing, buoyant boobies, and I've finally gotten to an age where I can appreciate them, because when I was younger, they were too big, and I was embarrassed, and now I realize they're just beautiful. And so I like to share them, you know?
Wonderful.
All right, this is a tough one here. Best host of the talk.
Sheryl.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you.
All right, we got a couple more. Best one night.
Wait a minute, you didn't let me thank Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
You know, the architect of my life. He said I was the best. That's all. I'd like to thank Jesus, my family, my church. All thick-necked men that are out there watching. Chelsea Handler, you are always welcome here at The Talk. And the Critics' Choice Awards air live this Sunday at 7 on the CW. And get your tickets to Chelsea May the 11th here in LA, or go to any website and get your Little Big Bitch Tour tickets at a city near you.
Thank you. Welcome back. We have got great guests coming up on The Talk next week. Monday, we have an incredible show for MLK Day. Oscar and Emmy-nominated actress Anjanou Ellis-Taylor, she is here talking about her new powerful film, Origin. And we have a moving spoken word performance from a young, inspiring student poet who is part of the Get Lit organization. Marlee Porter is here. Trust me, you do not want to miss this one. And then later in the week, Niecy Nash-Betts will be here, hot off the Emmy Award. She's nominated for her role in Dahmer. We've also got Danielle Brooks from The Color Purple, Chef Anne Burrell, who's going to be doing our cooking demo, and we've got Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias, Lucy Hale, and so much more. Amanda.
Oh, next week is going to be amazing, and we're always having a great time here at The Talk. And if you would like to become part of our studio audience, you can get tickets at thetalktickets.com. We'll be right back.
It is Friday. We've had such a fabulous week. In fact, we here at The Talk teamed up with Mucinex to throw a little office party, and things got a bit wild. Take a look.
Oh, Amanda, you have got to try one of these shrimpy things. They are so good.
No, thank you.
Amanda, are you okay?
What's going on with you, Amanda? You usually love shrimpy things.
Oh, God. My date, he's really getting me down.
That guy? He's hot.
Not him. Him.
Oh, no. You can do way better.
That guy? Hate that guy. He invited himself to our house over Christmas. He would not leave.
He's been all over the place this cold and flu season.
You guys, don't let Mr. Mucus ruin your good time. Mucinex DM 12-hour tablets provide 12 hours of relief from chest congestion and cough in just one dose. Mucinex DM 12-hour tablets last 3 times longer than most cough liquids. Nothing lasts longer. Fellas, get him out of here.
Bye-bye.
So strong. So strong.
Finally, something to get rid of my cough and mucus.
Let's get this party started. Yeah.
Still no cough. Thanks, Mucinex.
Mr. Mucus. I feel bad. He was left out in the cold.
I'm just glad that we didn't let the mucus spoil the fun.
That's right, exactly. I love that one dose just lasts 12 hours.
You know, I know, sometimes I'm out running around and, it can be a little tricky to remember to take your additional doses. But let me tell you something. With Mucinex 12-hour, you can take it once and you're good for 12 hours.
Yeah. And our friends at Mucinex have you covered for cold and flu season with Mucinex DM 12-hour for cough and chest congestion relief, as well as Mucinex 12-hour for chest congestion relief. And guess what, everybody in our audience today? You're going home with a pack of Mucinex 12-hour and a $100 cash gift card. Thank you, Mucinex. And for your chance to win this giveaway at home, go to the Talk's Facebook page. And to get your weekend started, stick around for some highlights from this week on The Talk right after the break.
This is my mommy, Natalie Morales. My mommy says I'm a good boy and that you should hire me.
You want to keep it hot and spicy in a marriage or in a relationship? Break out the vacuum cleaner this weekend.
I cannot wait to go home this weekend and I'm going to be like, no, I got your Christmas card. That is not you.
No, I'm married to a dementia